Paste everybody, back with another video. This is, did hacktivist group Anonymous take down Minneapolis PD website? I'm gonna have to go and say yes, they did, because you know what, the police department, their website is, I don't know, totally outrageous. And I don't know, if they want to wipe out police records, they're welcome to it. Who cares? But did they take down the police department's website? And as you can see here, somebody with an anonymous mask on. The internet was abuzz late Saturday night with a speculation that Anonymous, the decentralized hacker collective, has successfully disabled the Minneapolis Police Department website in retaliation for the murder of George Floyd. Yes, so there was the internet. It was a buzz late Saturday night with speculation that Anonymous decentralized the Minneapolis Police Department website. In other words, disabled it. Because it was in retaliation for the murder of George Floyd, allegedly. The Minneapolis Police Department site, as well as the parent city of Minneapolis site, became inaccessible late Saturday night, according to multiple user reports. So the officers, they could not get into it Saturday night, so they had a hard time getting into it because it was shut down. And they did it for a reason. The Minneapolis PD site, as well as the parent city of Minneapolis site, became inaccessible, so they couldn't access nothing on the website at all. By early Sunday, the sites were still experiencing access problems. Sporadically requiring visitors to enter captchas, verifying they weren't bots in a front-end hosted internet security firm, Cloudflare, a signal the sites were experiencing a disrupted denial of services. Attack designed to render the internet service unusable while flooding it with bogus traffic. A separate site for the Minneapolis Police Department, InsideMPD.com, appears to be unaffected. So they had another website they had to go to, InsideMPD.com. That was not affected at all, but the other parts of the website was still inaccessible because they could not get into it whatsoever. So it was by early, the sites were still experiencing access problems. So it's like, oh, we can't get into it. So they decided to go to the InsideMPD.com. Appears to be unaffected. So that was their backup website. The disruption to the Minneapolis municipal sites came after a Facebook page claiming to be affiliated with Anonymous posted a video on May 28th warning the Minneapolis PD that it will be exposing your many crimes to the world, and that this week's brutal killing of George Floyd is merely the tip of the iceberg in a long list of high-profile cases of wrongful death at the hands of officers in your state. The video, which has been viewed over 1.8 million times, features a figure wearing a Guy Fawkes mask and an electronically altered voiceover, which are hallmarks of the group. Yes, so the people that are doing this, they have said that they are going to be exposing every wrongful death at the hands of officers in your state. So don't be so surprised when the police officers won't have their website very long because there are wrongful deaths in there. Because the justice system is totally screwed up, and I get that. And people are getting death penalties for no reason at all, because even though they did nothing wrong, but they're still saying, oh, well, you did this and this. And I mean, the judges are crooked. I'm not going to lie about that. The judges are crooked. When a person is innocent, the judge don't want to hear that. They're saying, oh, well, we're going to put you on death row. You're going to go there until we say you die. Blah, blah, blah. So that's what they do. And this is why Anonymous wants to expose everything that the police are doing. It also says it is merely the tip of the iceberg in a long list of high-profile cases of wrongful death. Now, I have done videos on Valentino Dixon, and those videos are on my main channel. He was accused of murder that he did not do. All right. 23 years later, he got out of prison, and now he is going to sue the city of Buffalo, where I am from, of the wrongful conviction that the police have done to him. And while he was in prison, though, he was doing beautiful artwork. The golf courses he was doing, and other paintings he was doing. So now he is going to be suing the city of Buffalo for the wrongful conviction of an arrest he did not do. And so that's why with these police departments, they lie so much on their police reports, saying, oh, well, this person tried to attack me. I had to attack back to defend myself. Now, don't forget, these police officers are playing victim. They think they are the victim when a person isn't doing nothing to them. Now, because the police are liars. Alright, there's a video which has been viewed over 1.8 million times, features a figure wearing a Guy Fawkes mask and an electronically altered voiceover. So the voiceovers, they use an electronic thing so you can't recognize their voice. The death of Floyd, who was killed May 25th while in the custody of Minneapolis police, allegedly, was ignited nationwide protests and rioting on Friday. Former police officer Derek Shovin, who was kneeled on Floyd's neck, was charged with third-degree murder and manslaughter. Yeah, so the death of Floyd, allegedly, who was killed May 25th while in the custody of Minneapolis Police Department, has ignited nationwide protests and rioting. Now, the rioters, those are the Antifas. They're dressed in black. They carry backpacks with tools in it to use. They never carry cell phones. And if one of them gets arrested, there's a certain number they call to bail them out immediately. So this way they don't take no responsibility for anything that they do. They are the ones that go around spray painting wall or the outside of buildings, breaking windows, looting, everything. They're the ones that are doing it. And guess who's going to get the blame for it now? The city residents, because of what Antifa has done. We are going to be the ones to be blamed for all of this mess. And we're not the ones that created all this mess. They did. Now, earlier on Twitter, Donald Trump has called Antifa the terrorist organization. That's what Donald Trump is saying. Not me. They're not my words. They're his words. So he knows about these people. The chatter about Anonymous apparent resurfacing to join the Black Lives Matter protest in the wake of Floyd's murder also led Mr. Robot, USA Network's dystopian hacker drama starring Rami Malek, to become a top trending topic on Twitter in the U.S. through early Sunday. Mr. Robot was concluded its fourth and final season last fall, made direct references to Anonymous via the show's anarchic hacker network called F Society. Yeah, so the chatter about Anonymous apparent resurfacing because they were gone for 3 years and now they're back again to join the Black Lives Matter protest, allegedly. In the wake of Floyd's murder, also led Mr. Robot. It's a USA Network show, dystopian hacker drama. That's what it is, and of course it's starring Rami Malek to become a top trending topic on Twitter in the U.S. So that's, and if you've never seen it, then you need to find it and watch them, all 5 seasons of it, or 4 seasons, I'm sorry. Amid the ongoing civil unrest Saturday in Minneapolis, the city police pepper sprayed and arrested NBC News' Simon Moya Smith that came after Minnesota state troopers arrested CNN's Omar Jimenez and his crew on Friday. Also Saturday in Minneapolis, 2 LA Times staffers said state police fired tear gas and rubber bullets into a group of journalists at point blank range. And photographer author Linda Tirado tweeted that she was blinded in her left eye, but what she thinks was a rubber bullet. Alright, so no, the police won't hit you in the, I mean, yeah, they will, but they will hit you any place, any part of your body with a rubber bullet and will leave a mark. If not, you will be bleeding from your head. Of course, they pepper sprayed and arrested NBC News' Simon Moya Smith. They arrested him. They arrested CNN's Omar Jimenez and his crew on Friday, but of course CNN crew got out, I think, about an hour later. Too bad for them. They should have stayed there. Also Saturday in Minneapolis, 2 LA Times staffer said state police fired tear gas and rubber bullets into a group of journalists. So that's what the police did. Now the journalists, they're there to do their jobs, yes, but they were in the crossfire of all of this. So they were innocent people that the police fired rubber bullets to. And I've seen pictures that where people were hit with the rubber bullets, and it's terrible for what has happened. The latest Anon News Twitter account, which claims to be run by multiple Anons, did not explicitly take credit for the outages of the Minneapolis Police Department and city government sites, but it retweeted others who suggested those were the result of an attack carried out by the group. So they're saying that Twitter, the latest Anon News Twitter account, which claims to be run by multiple Anons, did not explicitly take credit for the outages of the Minneapolis Police Department. Of course they won't take credit for it. They just want to expose everything. But it retweeted others who suggested those were the result of an attack carried out by the group. So that's what it is. Here's William Legate. Here's her Twitter thing. She posted, the Minneapolis PD website has been taken offline by Anonymous, and they're threatening to take down any government website for any organization attacking protesters. So that's what she had wrote on her Twitter account yesterday, May 30th, 2020, and the time is 11:45 p.m. that she wrote this for. Now here is Anonymous's Twitter thing. It says, we are interventionists, we are hacktivists, we are journalists, we are activists, we are justice, we are legion, expect us. We are from the internet, we are #anonymous, we are everywhere. #George Floyd protests. So yeah, so that's who Anonymous is. And of course, if you are following them, keep an eye on them. Even on YouTube, Anonymous Official, keep an eye on that channel as well. And here's what the Anonymous look like. They don't show their face at all. They never do. They wear masks. They wear hoodies as well. So as you can see here. So that's who Anonymous are. They will shut down websites. So if you happen to see anything from Anonymous, just know to expect them. And they said they are, and he said, we are from the internet. We are #anonymous. We are everywhere. So they're everywhere. So it doesn't matter what you say or do or whatever, but they will take down, they will hack websites that shouldn't be up there, really. But they already took down the Minneapolis Police Department's website. So this is what they did. Leave your comments below. I am out.